If safety and security is your biggest concern when it comes to investing long-term, look no further than Singapore's very own DBS Bank's investment arm, DBS Vickers, which now has US fractional shares trading as well. A disclaimer, this video is done in collaboration with DBS. I'll be sharing my thought process when it comes to selecting a brokerage platform, pricing comparisons, and my honest opinion on the user experience. Without further ado, let's dive straight into today's video. Let's go. For those of you who are new here, in previous videos on the channel, I mentioned that the two most common things to look out for when selecting a brokerage platform to invest with for the long term is platform security and pricing. And it also depends on which markets you're looking to invest into. For Singapore stocks, you have the option to choose between CDP accounts or custodian account ownership. With CDP accounts, Singapore stocks purchase will be held under your name and you can buy via platforms like DBS Vickers, but the downside is that you are paying higher fees. Whereas custodian accounts, stocks purchase will be held on your behalf with the broker of your choice, and this introduces platform risk. Similarly, investing into other countries' stock market, for example, the US, stocks purchase can only be held in a custodian account. So what matters here is choosing a broker that is well established so you reduce the likelihood that you'll be faced with a platform that go bust and all the complications that come along with getting your money back. DBS Bank needs no further introduction. So how does DBS Vickers fare amongst other retail brokers when it comes to fees? This comes new to me as well, but if you're aged between 18 to 25 years old, you are considered a young investor to DBS and you get to enjoy preferential rates that no other brokers do for this age group. And it is one of the cheapest platforms that you can use to invest with for the Singapore stock market on an account that is CDP linked. This means that whatever Singapore stocks that you buy on DBS Vickers, it'll be in your CDP account and is held under your name, eliminating platform risk. Do take note that amounts in this table are before GST. Young investors' fee will be $8, and for everybody else above 25 years old, DBS Vickers cash upfront trade where it's CDP linked will cost $10.90 inclusive of GST. When compared with other CDP linked brokers, DBS Vickers fee for both young investors and those above age 25 is relatively competitive for a reputable local bank in Singapore. That was the fee for Singapore stock market. What about US fractional shares trading? This is something new for DBS Vickers that they've recently launched. So when compared with other discounted brokers, how does the fee fare? For young investors, buying and selling fractional shares lesser than one is free. On the other hand, if you're buying or selling more than one share, it will cost USD $6. For everyone else above age 25, buying and selling fractional shares will cost USD 88 cents, while buying more than one share will cost 0.15% of the traded value or a minimum of USD $18, and selling more than one share will cost 0.16% of the traded value, a minimum of USD $25. And this is the comparison amongst other brokers. Remember that if safety and security is your biggest concern when selecting a platform to invest with for the long term, what we are looking out for more than pricing is the reputation of the platform because of that 20 years or 30 years time horizon. To be honest, in my own personal investing journey, I don't really take into account the selling fees because at the end of the day, by then, that 20 to 30 years have passed, my investment portfolio would have grown. What I look out for is the peace of mind that comes with the brokerage platform that I'm selecting for the long term. So now let's go into DBS Vickers platform and let me show you how to execute a US fractional shares trade. Before executing a trade, I need to ensure I have sufficient USD in my multi-currency account, and this can be done on the DBS iBanking app. And now that I have some USD, let's go over to DBS Vickers app and make a buy trade. You can start investing from as little as $5. You can either execute a trade by value, amount, or quantity of shares. So earlier I exchanged $10 and taking into account the fractional shares buy fees at 88 cents, let me buy $8 worth of shares in Alphabet at $170. Good for today. So by the end of the trading day, if this order doesn't get filled, it will be cancelled. Make sure you select cash upfront for the cheaper fees. review and confirm your order, and you're good to go. If you follow along long enough on the channel, you'd know I'm pretty passive when it comes to investing. I buy stocks and hold them for the long term, and I find DBS Vickers app clean and easy to navigate around. Figuring out how to execute a trade was pretty simple via the Vickers app. When setting up the account, I did it via the online trading platform on my laptop, and if you're looking to try out DBS Vickers for yourself, from now till 31st of March 2025, open a new individual DBS Vickers online trading account to receive USD $30 worth of Apple share when you make one online US buy trade via DBS Vickers online trading platform or DBS Vickers app by 30th of April 2025. This video is sponsored by DBS, but all of this are my own views. More details will be down in the description box below. If you have any questions, as always, leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.